Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. Every generation believes that it's more advanced than the last. But progress is nothing without understanding. The question isn't whether reading is still relevant, it's how we ever thought it wouldn't be. Because reading is more than just words on pages. It's how ideas survive, how our minds evolve, and how entire civilizations remember. Be it faith, art, or science, everything we know survives because someone wrote it down and someone else read it. When we read, we don't just absorb information, we inherit wisdom. We step into other people's minds, live 1,000 lives, and see the world through eyes not our own. We see the world through eyes not just our own. That is not just literacy. That's empathy in its purest form. In classrooms, reading builds an intensive vocabulary and comprehension. But in life, it builds character, perspective, and depth. Every great thinker, every reformer, every leader started as a reader. The greatest of revolutions didn't start with noise, but with thought. The age of enlightenment, the kind that is born in the silence of turning pages. In this era, we live where we are ruled by screens, where speed has replaced understanding. The digital era has made learning faster, I agree, but not necessarily deeper. We scroll endlessly, we consume constantly, but rarely do we ever just stop to think, to reflect. That's where reading stands apart, because it forces your attention, your patience, your engagement. It just doesn't ask you to react, it asks you to think, to question, to imagine. When we learn, when we read, we don't just absorb information, we inherit wisdom. Sure, technology has made everything faster, but reading helps us understand why we're even moving at all. If we stop reading, we silence the exchange of ideas that has sustained centuries, sustained humanity for centuries. And that's why reading is not just relevant, it's indispensable. Thank you.